You know what, Ash, all I want you to do right now, I just want you to turn around. I love how that veil is spread out just a little bit. I've got some beautiful backlight coming through that veil now. And I just want you to just walk right away from me just for a moment.
Okay.
And this way, yeah, because you know, in every situation, mom wants to see a shot of the back of the gown. This is the perfect opportunity. So just exactly what you're doing, just walk right away and walk right back towards that tree. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna get real low here and just keep going. Good, Ashley, you can stop right there. Just a couple steps to your left. I'm sorry, my left now. Beautiful. Good. And nice and slow, walking right towards me now. Good, you can stay right there for a moment. Beautiful. Gorgeous, thank you so much. That looks great. I've got this beautiful backlight here. The way this veil is just lit up beautifully. I'm exposing for her face, okay? That's really the key element here. I don't care if you're in manual exposure, I don't care if you're in aperture priority. All we're really thinking about is the face. This veil, it's a highlight. It's gonna get blown out. That's what veils do. So don't worry about it. Oh, histograms, remember them? We don't need no stinking histograms. My histograms, if you ever look at my work, my histograms are going to go like this because I'm using so much different light at all times. I might silhouette her in the next frame, so then my histogram is going to look completely different than a shot like this. It's going to look just as weird, just as cockeyed, just as awkward, but the histogram in my work, I'm never going to get that perfect little hump in the middle. Great shot. I love the backlight here. The other thing that was very important about this particular shot is that it was juxtaposed against a darker background. If it was a bright sky, we wouldn't even see these highlights. They'd be gone. They'd be lost. We can see them because of the exposure variance between these highlights and that dark tree. That's what we're looking for. One of the other points I'd like to make, and this happens to me fairly often. Whenever I work with a second shooter, they're excited to work with me, they're excited to shoot, and everybody likes to shoot. However, shoot with a purpose. Whenever you see me photograph, I'm trying to see three-dimensionally. I talk about it a lot in my workshops and seminars. Seeing three-dimensionally is so important because we're determining our foreground, our subject, and our background. In this particular situation, we didn't have a whole lot of foreground. We had Ashley, we had the beautiful backlight and the beautifully backlit veil, and then we had our dark tree in the distance. We had foreground, we had background, or subject and background. If there was something in the foreground, we would have worried about it. But I'm seeing three-dimensionally. Here's my point. Let's say Ashley moved over a little bit, and I had that dead tree in the background. Wouldn't look so hot. So instead, what I do, because I'm using a nice long lens, I'm making sure that my angles of view are what they need to be to obtain proper framing. Seeing three-dimensionally is going to eliminate those stupid trees that you don't see until you download your card and you look at it on your monitor and you say to yourself, why didn't I see that tree, Ashley? Ashley, why didn't you tell me about that tree?
I was too busy being pretty.
I was too busy thinking about the beautiful light coming through the veil to even think about the stinking tree. So what I really need to start doing is seeing three-dimensionally. If I moved Ashley somewhere else, I'm going to make sure that my background is clean, is interesting, and is not taking away from my subject.